Okay, guys, so it's been like a little more than an hour, and this is when I'm gonna put in my pasta and my eggs. All right, so now the broth is pretty concentrated. As you can see, it's not that thick at all. It's still a soup broth, but it's not as thin as just a regular broth, kind of like a consomme. All right, so I'll throw in 3 eggs for 3 servings. All right, toss it with the shell and everything, like I said, because you want to have a hard-boiled egg shape as the shape is. You don't want it to be like you throw it in there and it just kind of have like the yolk with a little bit of the white. You want the shape of the egg. I'm gonna throw in the pasta too. If you want to save some time, you can hard boil some eggs and put it in a couple of minutes before you're gonna serve. It'll work the same. So I'm gonna put maybe about, this is a box of 1 pound of pasta, spaghetti. I'm gonna put about a half a pound. This half a pound should be good for, depending on how much pasta you like, 4 to 5 servings, 3 if you really like it. Put it in there. Try to get it on a higher simmer now that you got the pasta. As you can see, the broth is not yellow. You can see it's almost like white broth. The only yellow you see in it is what the potato is left, because the potato is that yellow. Kind of want to stir it around so the pasta won't get stuck together. This is when I'm gonna toss the dry oregano with, just I guess like almost 10 minutes to go in the cooking time. I get maybe like a half a teaspoon. Stir it around. Now, I say this is a Peruvian Caldo de Gallina, but Peru is such a big country and diverse that this is what you traditionally get in Lima or in the coast, the southern part of Peru. Because if you go to different provinces up in the mountains, you might get different ingredients. Especially in the Amazon part, you'll get a different Caldo de Gallina. It has different ingredients. I think it has turmeric in it, different pasta. Doesn't have potato, I think. But this is the classic. If you go to a Peruvian restaurant and you ask for this, this is most likely what you're gonna get. Same thing as different dishes like ceviche. If you go to different parts of the country, you're gonna get different fish used, different condiments on it. But as we know, uh, the secret to a good ceviche in Peru is fresh fish, fresh lemon, and fresh hot pepper. Everything else is basically something that you prefer or regional. But that's the main importance of that dish is that. So when you go to different parts of the country, you're gonna get similar dishes done in different manners with different ingredients, just because it's regional. So if you go on the coast, you're gonna get a lot of obviously fish and seafood, more corn. But if you go in the Andes, you're gonna get a lot of different game animals like lamb and goat, guinea pig, alpaca. You'll start seeing that. You go to the north, you still have seafood up there, but then you start seeing a lot of duck, a lot of pig or pork, different types of fish. Like the fish in the south are totally different from the fish in the north, because the water in the south of Peru is very cold, so they have very cold type fish. And then once you start hitting the northern Peru, you get to border of Ecuador and the equator, so the water is warmer and you just start seeing more tropical fish. Both are excellent, of course, but just different different tastes, different species. You get lobster. It's where you're at is the type of food that you're gonna get. I'm sure it's like that everywhere. And not to mention the Amazon, where if you want to talk about weird ingredients, that's the place to go. At least weird to us. So I'll let that simmer. Probably got about 6 minutes to go for the pasta to be al dente. And then I'll come back with the finished bowl of Caldo de Gallina, Peruvian style. So we'll come back in a couple of minutes and I'll show you the finished dish and how it's supposed to be served. We'll be back.